So he played at the highest level of hockey for a quarter century, United States, Canada, internationally. Played for his home country with distinction. He has fans of all ages, from 2 to 102. Once called the poor man's Mats Naslund. I call him the poor man's Jari Kurri, even though he's from a different country. Really played a big factor in the Edmonton Oilers cup runs, and was almost murdered on the ice by Billy Smith. There can only be one person that fits all these trivia information. It's the great Kent Nilsson. Now, Kenta Nilsson was born 31 August in Nilsson, Sweden. He played center for the WHA and the NHL for numerous teams, including Winnipeg Jets, the Atlantic Calgary Flames, Minnesota North Stars, and the Edmonton Oilers, as well as other teams across various European leagues, both Eastern and Western Europe. Now, his NHL nickname was called Mr. Magic, and the Magic Man, referring to his exceptional puck skills. Maybe only Sidney Crosby and Kovalchuk could compare of the modern era. Now, Wayne Gretzky once said on his teammate, skills-wise, he might have been the most skilled hockey player I ever saw in my entire career, and I tend to agree. It was very evident that people backed up when he was on the ice, and was the reason. Now, he was also very popular with his fans and colleagues, and by 2006 he became a reality star on HCZ, a Swedish reality show, as coach for a hockey team of non-athletes. Now in retirement, he's working in numerous efforts, including as a scout for the Florida Panthers. Now, Nilsson began his career during the 74 season, playing for Djurgårdens IF during his first of 4 seasons in Sweden. He eventually came to North America and played for the Winnipeg Jets of the WHA beginning in 77, again with the great team with Kent Nilsson, Bobby Hull, Ulf Nilsson. He had 2 consecutive 100-point seasons at WHA, and his offensive production continued when the league merged with the NHL. He was then claimed by the Flames in the draft because he had drafted him 64 overall in 76. Ironically, the Jets didn't take him in the draft. He was drafted 11th overall in the WHA draft by the Toronto Toros. Now, Nilsson continues offensive production again with the Flames, and with his first team with the year with the squad, he scored 93 points. The next season, the Flames moved to Calgary, and his points total almost doubled to 131, which is still the team record, and he also was third place in NHL scoring. Now, Kent played with the Flames wearing number 14 until 1945, when he was traded to the Minnesota North Stars for a draft pick that the Flames used to draft Joe Newendike. Now, Kent won his first and only Stanley Cup while playing with the Oilers in 87. He returned to Europe after that season, playing in Italy, Switzerland, Sweden, Austria, and Norway. In 1989, he was named Player of the Year in Sweden. He then returned to Edmonton for 6 games in 95, which made him the last former Atlanta Flame player to play in the NHL. He then played briefly again in Europe until 1998. Now, Kent holds the NHL record for the quickest goal scoring during a season opening game at 10 seconds in, while playing for the North Stars versus the Quebec Nordiques on October 11th, 1986. Now, many awards and recognition. WHA, he was Rookie Year in WHA in 78, winning the Lou Kaplan Trophy. He won the Paul Dano Trophy as the WHA's most gentlemanly player in 79, AFCO Cup with Winnipeg in 78 and 79, and he was an inaugural member of the WHA Hall of Fame in 2010. Now, NHL, he played in the NHL All-Star Game 80-81, 87 won the Cup in Edmonton. He's a member of the Swedish World All-Star Team 85, 89, and 90, Swedish Player of the Year in 89, Double IHF Hall of Fame 2006, Swedish Hockey Hall of Fame in 2012. The records are very dispersed. He had most points scored by a Swedish player in a single NHL season, 131 in 1981, better than Mats Naslund. He owns the Flames team record for points a season, 131. Assisted a single season with 82, again in 81. And he had the Calgary team record for shorthanded goals in a season in 83-84 with 9. Now, on the world level, European Junior Championships, he won gold in 74 in Switzerland, bronze 75 in France. World Junior Championships, bronze in the 74 finals in Canada, USA, and bronze again in 1980 in Finland. Canada Cup, silver in 1984. World Championships, silver in Switzerland in 1990. Now, best season in my personal opinion, we almost broke again that 50 goal mark in 1981 when Calgary were rolling quite a bit. But that 83 season when he had 104 points was also quite impressive because he was more a playmaker that year. And when you talked about Calgary, you talked about Kent Nilsson. Didn't really fit it in Minnesota, but when he showed up in Edmonton, he really opened out at 87 playoff when he got 19 points in 21 games. And but getting whacked by, excuse me, I meant to say Ron Hextall, not Billy Smith. My apologies. I'm getting my asshole goaltenders mixed up there. So internationally with Sweden, played with them internationally in 74, 75, 76, 81, 84, 85, 87, 89, and 90. European Championships, European Junior Championships, World Junior Championships, 3 Canada Cups, World Championships 85, 89, and 90. Big one was the 1990 Worlds when he had 12 points in 10 games. Junior Worlds, 35 points in 20 games, 17 goals, and the World Championships Canada Cup at the senior level, 52 points in 47 games. Now, Kent has also been married since 2005 to Swedish golfer Helen Alfredsson. He occasionally caddies for her in professional events. He is also the father of Robert Nilsson, a former Edmonton Oil player from an earlier marriage. Again, Golden Puck Award 1989. He was preceded by the great Bo Berglund and succeeded by Rolf Ritterwall. So Kent Nilsson, superstar on every level possible, and again, in my opinion, he might be in the Hockey Hall of Fame down the road, but if you're going to put him, you got to put in Claude Lemieux and Richer, because same type of player. Had an opportunity to do something with his career, and he did it to a level of excellence and pride and gentlemanly play. No matter what Ron Hextall did, he was a hero to many, including myself. I really looked up to him, and he really, really made the teams he was on better. He wasn't a selfish player. He was a team player. So, Ken Nilsson, congratulations on your great career. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, and subscribe. It don't cost nothing. And we're trying to get 1,000 subscribers to get monetization going, so the proceeds can go to minor hockey throughout North America and women's programs as well. Thanks for listening.